thought it was a good idea and important to get boosted because I have a small son who's immunocompromised. I live in a really densely populated community. I work in as an organizer, so I'm around different people. And I think as a leader and community activist, it's my responsibility to kind of lead by example. And so for me, it was basically all of those reasons that I chose to get boosted. I was a little apprehensive to get it at first, just because I'm thinking we have a booster now. Well, we need another booster. How many, injections do we need to stay safe? Is there another mutation on the horizon that we're going to have to be, protected from? And so I educated myself. I went on the mass.gov website, talked to some friends, and I decided that it was best. It was best to protect myself from the new variation of COVID. And so I think even though I was afraid and not wanting to probably have to take another booster afterwards, I wanted to be safe. Again, I'm a single mom and I have a little boy. And so I think the fear, safety concerns overrid the fear. But I think for me, it was education, reading about the safety and knowing that this is not our first time in history where we had to deal with a disease that needed vaccinations. And so I felt confident enough to move forward and take the vaccine booster. The information that I got was from mass.gov, but I also read some scientific journals that were sent to me. And I was a part of the undocumented task force with UInc and Bureau. And we had a lot of information that came in. We had statistics. We had, they talked about clinical trials. They talked about the effectiveness of the booster, the effectiveness of the vaccination, and how we were able to kind of stop it, right? And curtail it by tracking it. And so I think all of that information and being privy to that was really helpful for me in making the decision to get vaccinated, because I saw that it works. I saw that if we target a community and we do outreach and we do it in a way that's sustainable, that we can stop it in its tracks. And so that was really reassuring to me, and also a motivating factor behind finding more information, right? But also trusting it. I believe that for those of us who live in communities that are dense, or those of us who interact with people on a daily basis, or those of us who have family that we care about, basically all of us, I think it's our responsibility to keep ourselves safe and also our community safe. There's a lot of fear out there about the vaccines and about the boosters. However, I say find a group of people that you trust and talk about it together. Do your research and go to the community leaders and the people that you go to for any kind of advice, and ask them how they feel about the vaccine. I think that the trusted advisor is a really important person to go to, and also to think about the bigger picture to hopefully one day eradicate this virus from our communities and from our world.